Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Let's talk Old Forge Blue Devils basketball into the state playoffs and live to play another day. Jared Yanniello, the head coach, joining us right now. Nick Pelosi, a senior, will be joining us in a moment. But Jared, for you, let's talk about this group. And hey, you get into the single A playoffs in the districts, you win a championship. Let's first talk about that experience for you and your players about getting over to Mohegan Sun Arena and winning a championship.
It was really important for us this year. First year being that the district title was at Mohegan. It was one of our goals every year for the past 3 years now that I've been there. It's always try to win the league, and if you don't get the opportunity to win the league, then we put our focus towards the district playoffs. And just a great opportunity for the program to not only win another one, but also win one down that floor. It was really great for the kids.
Jared, how about being battle-tested through the league this year? Some really good competition.
We've been battle-tested right from the beginning, especially with the loss of Joey Gutowski. We played some tough games. The one game we really think of that kind of turned our season around was that loss to Mid-Valley. The buzzer beater down our place. We had an opportunity to beat one of the better teams in the Lackawanna League, and we lost. And, I think after that game, it kind of gave our guys, they were able to see that, we could pretty much beat anybody we play with, and our season kind of turned around after that.
Guys that stepped up this year, we'll get with Nick Pelosi shortly, talk about his leadership as a guard and what he was able to do out there for your team.
Nick's been the guy. He pretty much, the last couple of years handled the ball for us, and we, wasn't really a scorer. His junior year and sophomore year, but we kind of basically told him at the beginning of the year, "Hey man, we're gonna give you the ball. We're gonna let you have opportunities to score." And he hasn't stopped. He started the year off real strong, and he's doing a good job finishing real strong as well.
For you, Coach, going through the program yourself and now here coaching at the alma mater, I'm sure that's a great feeling for you. And you can relate to these guys so easily to say, hey, listen, I was once in 10th grade, or this is what I did my junior year. Tell us a little bit about what you tell these guys.
It seems like every practice it's another story. It's another story about a game or an opportunity that we had. This week we've been talking a lot about the run that the basketball team had in 2001 when my brother was a player there. I think we were a bunch of ball boys back then. And we've just been talking about how, we're kind of like that same exact team, with an okay record and we got fiery guys. And, and this is the type of the year, this is the part of the season where, magic happens. You always have those teams that go on the run and, we're capable of doing it. And I think that, with Tuesday night, it's going to be another battle for us, but we definitely have gone through the bumps during the year, and we're going to give it our best shot.
And Jared, how about some of the other roles of guys stepping up this year? That said, with Joey going down, there's been increased roles this year, and guys playing bigger than they need to, and that's what's gotten you to this point.
Yeah, especially with Jared Horn making an impact as he did this year. He brings energy. Mano Salvanti brings energy. Benny Grahalski also has, another great year. This is his third year, being a junior, starting as a freshman back then. But also, the one thing we really didn't have it last year was we didn't have a deep bench. We didn't have 8-9 guys that could play. And this year we did. We had the sophomores, Brandon Nee and Joey Varensky stepped up. We had Eric Parker, another senior who handles the basketball, who gave us, a great first 15 games of the season. He was a starter and just played really well for us. And then we also have Shane Smith off the bench, who Shane, he doesn't really play a lot, but he's the guy that's going to step in and take a charge. He took a big charge the other night, took 2 charges against Riverside during the year. We just had a lot of role players, and that's what our team is made about. It's about knowing your role, and we do. We have about 8 or 9 guys that know exactly what to do.
Well, let's bring one of those role players in now, and his role is leadership. Nick Pelosi, the senior on the Old Forge Blue Devils. Nick, welcome into the show, and talk a little bit about your senior year this year. It's been pretty special.
Yeah, it's fun. I'm just trying to make the most of it, go out and enjoy my last year, win as many games as we possibly could, and have fun, and just keep going, go as far as we can.
How about your role as far as a shooter, a guy who could drive to the bucket, you could throw the pass, give an assist? I mean, you pretty much could do whatever coach asks you to do.
Yeah, they call a lot of plays for me, so it frees me up. They have me running off screens, double screens, triple screens sometimes, and then when defenders help off the screeners, they're usually open. I just kick to them. So,
Nick, growing up in Old Forge, it's a one-time experience. Nobody will ever get to do it unless they're from Old Forge, how the community comes together, the student body comes together. You guys will be out there for softball games, and those girls will come over to the basketball games, or you're out there for a football game, and maybe you didn't play. But talk about the support you get from everyone in the whole community.
It's awesome. We go out for football games. We have Twitter pages. We're making sure everyone knows what color the student section's wearing, what time to meet there. It's fun seeing all your friends pack the gym and cheering you on and having a big section for you.
How about the passion you get from Coach Yanniello and the coaching staff as far as what those guys want to bring out of you?
They're always yelling. They're crazy on the sidelines. Everyone's yelling one thing. The other coach is yelling another thing, so you got to pay attention to them. But they're fun coaches. They're good to have.
And Nick, your future endeavors. Tell us a little bit about what you have plans for your future.
I had 2 offers to play basketball, but I'm not sure if I want to do that yet. I'm still looking into everything, but I don't know.
And then how about your team this year? Talk about the excitement of the guys on the court. Who are you proud of? Other than there's starters that are out there. There's guys that come off the bench, and then there's guys that show up to every practice and may not get in the game. But talk about some of the guys this year that you're proud of.
I'm happy that Jared Horn came out for the team. He wasn't going to play. He joined a little late, but he's been a huge help to us defensively, offensively, in every aspect of the game. I'm proud of everybody. It's been an awesome year. We brought up some freshmen this year because we didn't have a freshman team. I'm happy that they came up, and it's just been an awesome year.
And, Nick, the challenge of math, civics, and science could be 3 good courses you have at school, but these guys are basketball players. Tell us about what you're looking forward to take on this team.
Well, we know they're fast. They pressure the ball. We got to be ready. We can't take them lightly. Every second of the game counts. 32 minutes all game long. We can't take a play off because they're going to capitalize. So we got to be ready.
Well, Nick, we wish you the very best, you and your fellow Blue Devils, on Tuesday, and thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for having me.
All right, Jared Yanniello and senior Nick Pelosi from the Old Forge Blue Devils basketball team here on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers.